All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the drive-thru. As always, sponsored by the deli. Hungry? Stop by the deli. Make yourself a sausage, bacon, and Canadian bacon sandwich with cheese on French toast with syrup. All right, we are in 2-2, complementary and supplementary angles. Two words that we've all heard many times, and we have to make sure we don't get confused. Okay, remember, alphabetically, we can remember these, that complements add up to be 90, and supplements add up to be 180, okay? Just it's a common little unfortunate mistake when kids switch those on tests, and you know what they meant, but they're just wrong. So, complementary angles are defined with two good definitions in here. It's not only important that we know what a complementary angle is, but we need to know how we can use it on a proof. So, having two definitions makes it more useful on proofs. Complementary angles are two angles that add to be 90 degrees. Or you could say that complementary angles are two angles that form a right angle. Okay? That should lead us to knowing what the two definitions of supplementary angles are. And rather than type them out, I'm just going to state them. Hopefully you guys can already think. Supplementary angles are two angles that add to be 180 degrees. Or you could write it as supplementary angles are two angles that form a straight, not bearing straight, but just good old-fashioned straight angle. So we have two definitions for complementary and two definitions for supplementary. Keep that in mind as you do your proofs for homework during class tonight or today. You know, that might save you a step or two. Well, those are the only definitions for this section. And the remainder of this video, I'll show you the two types of problems that tend to get people hung up in this class. Or it's really one type of problem. I'm going to do two examples of it. Word problems translated into algebraic expressions and then solved. The measure of one of two complementary angles is 3 greater than twice the measure of the other. Find the measure of each angle. Here's how I recommend you do these. You have its angle and you have its complement. Now, they are not equal, so we are going to have to adjust these, okay? So right now, this equal sign is not true. Okay, the measure of one of the two complementary angles is 3 greater than twice the measure of the other, okay? So, if we multiply 1 by 2, now we have an angle and twice the other one. We have an angle, its complement. Now, the measure of one of two angles is 3 more. So this one right here is 3 more than twice the other. Okay, well, there's two things we could do. Since this one is 3 more, we have to make the equal sign too. So we could subtract 3 from that side. Okay? Or, since this one is 3 less, we could add 3 to that side, okay? So, both of those would be okay. Now, from here, take your angle and make it x. And then take your complement and put in parentheses, what do you think we're going to write for the complement of the angle? If the angle is x, then what's the complement? This is an important thing. That's 90 minus x. Okay, let's see if we did this right. We'll check our answers at the end and see if we did it right. So we have x equals 180 minus 2x plus 3. So 3x equals 183. So x is equal to 61, which means the complement is equal to 90 minus 61, okay, which is 29. Now, let's see if we did it right. The measure of one of the two angles is 3 greater than twice the other? What's 2 times 29? 58. Is 61 3 greater than 58? Yes, it is. So they are asking for the measure of each angle, so that is our solution. It's easy to follow along with me on these. This process right here is very difficult, and I encourage you to seek my help on that and to practice it real, okay? Don't cheat. You're gonna be behind if you do that. Okay, let's try one that's even more a little bit more difficult. The measure of the supplement of an angle, is 60 less than 3 times the measure of the complement of the angle. Find the measure of the complement. Okay, now I'm writing an illegal equal sign there because those things are not equal. It says that the measure of the supplement is 60 less. So what do I do if I was on a teeter-totter and one side was significantly less weight than the other side? I would have 2 options. Either kick a kid off of the heavy side or add a kid to the light side. And those are always going to be your options. So here, I'll add 60 to this side. Now we have a balanced equation. We're going to take out S. Any idea what we're going to put in for S? S represents the supplement. So we will call that 180 minus X, okay, plus 60 equals 3 times, what do you think we're going to call the complement? 90 minus X, okay? Right now, X represents our angle, C is our complement, and S is our supplement. Now, not all angles have complements. A 100-degree angle doesn't even have a complement, if you can think about that. Okay? All right, so 180 minus X plus 60 is 270 minus 3X. So we get, add 3X to both sides. You get 2X plus 240 equals 270. 2X is equal to 30. X is 15. So our angle is 15. Its complement then is 90 minus 15, which is 75. And its supplement is 180 minus 15, which is 165. Now let's see if we did this right. The measure of the supplement of an angle is 60 less than 3 times the measurement of the complement. Well, 75 times 3 is 225. 225 minus 60 is 165. So now I know we did it right. Now I just have to answer the question right. Find the measure of the complement. So the answer to this question is 75 degrees. Boom!